everybody, thank you for tuning in. I have this makeup look that I created using all of Mary Kay's products. I am featuring their new limited edition quads. So this is a warm quad. It's a pinkish purple and these are the cool colors. So today this look is featuring the warm quad. Also featuring their two new lip glosses. These are new and limited edition, so make sure you grab yours. So if you want to see this makeup look, please stay tuned. So first I'm going to start with this foundation primer. This is an oil-free formula with SPF 15. It fills in your pores for a very smooth and flawless finish. It'll help your foundation last long too. Next is this eyeshadow primer, and this will help your eyeshadow show up a lot more vibrant and also last all day. Oh, and don't forget to get your brush organizers, limited edition. So I'm starting with this liquid foundation brush, and I'm going to be using this CC cream with SPF 15 in deep and this 3D matte foundation in bronze 150. I'm still trying to find my perfect shade, but this combination works fine for now. Once I contour and do everything else, it blends in really well. Next, I'll be taking the Perfecting Concealer in the shade Deep Bronze and using that to cover up my dark spots on my base, and also going ahead and concealing my eyes. And then I'll be going in with the color Light Bronze right on top of that Deep Bronze. I'm careful not to drag my face shape down anymore, so I like to put my concealer just in the corners to make sure I don't use too much. Next, I'll take my cream color brush, and with this brush I'm not blending, but I'm kind of just placing the product in the spots where I need it to be placed, and then I'll blend it later. And I'll be using the liquid foundation brush to blend the product in. Next, I'll be using my Precision Brow Liner in the color Brunette. When I'm filling in my brows, I like to focus on that inner part first, using tiny streaks and flicking motions to really make it look natural. I then move on to the upper portion, creating that shape that I'm looking for, and then I'll go to the bottom and create the shape on the bottom, and then the tail. I'll then take that cream color brush in my lightest concealer, and then I'll line my brow just on the bottom with that light concealer. The good thing is that when you mess up like I just did, it's very easy to fix it, you'll see. After you make that line, go ahead and drag that concealer downwards so that way it's blended out and it's not just a very sharp line underneath your brow. Also, when you find a spot where the hair is out of place, just add more concealer and the concealer should cover it up perfectly. Then I'll take my skin tone shade concealer and I'll do the exact same thing on the top. And I definitely do see where my other eyebrow is totally out of whack. That's what I get for trying to use the viewfinder as a mirror. I cannot really see, so I'll be fixing that when I look in the mirror later. Next, I'll be taking this eyebrow and eyeliner brush to really smooth out the color that I placed on my eyebrows, and then I won't go too close to the edge with the spoolie part because it's so rough it'll wipe off my makeup, but I'll use the angled brush to really shape that front portion. So these are the two new limited edition quads that Mary Kay has right now. The one that I'm going to show you first is the warm palette right here, and then the next is the cool. These are sold separately, and also the compact is sold separately. So we're using the warm palette, and I'll take this darkest color with my blending brush. I'm going to go right in that crease and start in circular motions and then just drag it towards the inner corner of my eye. Next, I'll take this lid brush and I'll go in with that third color. So I'm going to place this color on my lid, but I'm going to avoid that inner corner of my eye. Next, I'll take this angled crease brush, and I'm going to be using this first color as the lightest color in this warm palette, and just using that in the inner corner of my eye. And again, I do not have a mirror right here, so I can't see. And I see it's like really messy, but y'all get what I'm trying to do. So I'm going to go back in with that all over lid color and just blend that in with the lightest color I just applied. Next, I'll be using a color that's not in the palette. It's called Merlot, and it's definitely one of my favorites. This really intensifies the look. You can go without this color to give it like a daytime look, but we're going for something smoky. And we're really just going to focus on that outer corner and then drag it in just like we did the first color in the crease. The next color is a highlight color for under our brow. It's called Sandcastle. Next, I'll take a clean blending brush and I'm going to blend that Sandcastle with Merlot. So before I finish my eyes, I'm going to go ahead and sculpt my face using this contouring stick. It's this limited edition, but I believe we still have some left. Make sure you know your face shape and how to contour for your face shape. Don't just try to go off of a one-size-fit-all chart. Next, I'll be using Mary Kay's blending sponge, and this is what I'll use to blend out my contour. You can definitely use any stiff brush to do this, but you want to make sure you're blending well so there's no harsh lines. Next, I'll be taking this cheek brush, and with this brush I'll be using this for my highlighter and cheek color. So this is the color I'm using for my cheeks. It's called Wineberry, And when you use your cheek color, make sure you put it right on your cheekbones and bring it upwards. You don't want to bring it down towards the middle of your face. So next I'll be highlighting using the color Honey Glow, and with that same brush, just the other end, I'm going to highlight the tips and tops of my cheekbones. I'll do my nose, my cupid's bow, chin, and forehead. Next I'll be lining my eyes with this gel eyeliner in the color Jet Black. I like this because it's very intense and it's buildable, so it can be very dark and dramatic if you'd like it to be. When I line my eyes, I like to start in the middle of my eyelid and work my way out, and then I'll come back and just touch up that inner corner just a little bit. I definitely still do a wing. It's habit, force of nature. Just make sure you're doing whatever complements what you already have. Next is my favorite mascara, which is called Lash Intensity Mascara in the color Black. It really makes your eyelashes so long, and I only use this on days when I want a dramatic type of look, not on a regular everyday, but I really do love the results of this mascara. So last for our makeup, we're going to do our lips. So we're going to start with this lip liner in the color Dark Chocolate. And line your lips the best you can without a mirror. So next I'm going to use my finger and blend out that lip liner, so that way it's a smooth transition to the color that I'm about to apply next. So we're going to be doing an ombre effect using Hopeful Lilac, which is the darkest color, and then Confident Pink is going to go right in the middle. So I'm going to use the very tip of this brush, wipe off the excess, and just use that tip to go right over that dark chocolate lip liner. Then taking Confident Pink, wiping off the excess, and I'm going to go right in the middle of my lips. And I'll just use a tissue to remove any excess lip gloss from the inside of my lips. So next I'm going to set everything using this translucent loose powder with this all over fluffy face brush, and you really don't need a lot at all because a little goes a long way. Last but not least is this makeup finishing spray. Whenever I use it, my makeup lasts a lot longer, and I swear that right after I spray my face, I feel like my makeup looks so much brighter and just more vibrant. And now I'll finish off the look with hair and jewelry.